Good morning, friends. Happy Friday. Today I'm going to read one of my favorite stories from one of my favorite authors. And it actually has one of my favorite characters. A character is someone who is in the story or who the story is about. The title of this book is called Click, Clack, Quack to School. So we're going to see some farm animals going to school. And it's written by Doreen Cronin, and it's illustrated by Betsy Lewin. Remember, the author writes the words, the illustrator draws the pictures. Or I say creates the pictures, because often they're done in many different ways. So remember that we have our front cover, our spine, and the back cover. And you can see on the back, if you look real closely, these are some of the other books. And I have a few of them I'll read later on. Let's get into our story. Click, clack, quack to school. And there we have our title page. Click, clack, quack to school. And we see Duck. He's one of my favorite characters, and he's getting a letter in the mail. On Monday, Duck brought a letter to Farmer Brown. Some of it was written in crayon, and it says, "To Farmer Brown. Dear Farmer Brown, please be our guest at our farm day lunch tomorrow. Bring the animals too. Love, Dinkelmeyer Elementary School. P.S. What is your favorite color? I can't wait to find out all of your favorite color. P.P.S. How old are you? P.P.P.S. We have a turtle." So there's Farmer Brown. He looks pretty excited, doesn't he? Farmer Brown was so excited he had not been to school in a very, very, very long time. He must get the animals ready. "We're going to school tomorrow," he told the cows. "We must get ready." The cows had never been to school. They were so excited. They stomped and clomped and moo, moo, mooed, just what cows do. "School is very quiet," said Farmer Brown. "There is no clomping, there is no stomping, and no moo, moo, mooing." The cows don't look very happy there. The cows were not so excited anymore. "We are going to school tomorrow," Farmer Brown told the chickens. The chickens had never been to school. They were so excited. They clapped and snapped and cluck, cluck, clucked. So they're excited just like the cows were excited. "School is very serious," said Farmer Brown. "There is no clapping, no snapping, and no cluck, cluck, clucking." You want to know what? We can do clapping and snapping when the time is right. The chickens were not so excited anymore. Farmer Brown's taken all the fun away, isn't he? Farmer Brown arrived at the pig pen. That's where the pigs are, obviously, in their slop and mud. "We are going to school tomorrow," he announced. The pigs had never been to school. They were so excited. They hooted and hollered and oink, oink, oinked. "School is very calm," said Farmer Brown. "There is no hooting, no hollering, and no oink, oink, oinking." The pigs were not so excited anymore, just like the chickens and the cows. And here's Duck. Duck is kind of special. Farmer Brown arrived at the barn. Duck was meditating. That means he's trying to be very calm. "We are going to school tomorrow," said Farmer Brown, "and there will be no stomping, clomping, snapping, clapping, hooting, or hollering." Duck breathed in slowly and deeply. "And try not to be so ducky," said Farmer Brown. Duck breathed out slowly and deeply. And Duck always has the mice around him. Farmer Brown handed out rule books, and the animals studied all night because they want to do what's right. No stomping, no clomping, no moo, moo, mooing. No clapping, no snapping, no cluck, cluck, clucking. No hooting, no hollering, no oink, oink, oinking. Don't be ducky. And look, they're all reading. But look what Duck's doing. He's sleeping. He's being very ducky. The next morning, they lined up quietly in front of the truck with no stomping, clomping, clapping, snapping, hooting, or hollering. Farmer Brown was so proud. They were quiet and still on the ride to school. The cows were not mooey. The chickens were not clucky. The pigs were not oinky. Duck breathed in slowly and deeply. Duck breathed out slowly and deeply. Farmer Brown was so proud. When they arrived, they got off the truck quietly and waited in the empty schoolyard. And look at all these really fun things the kids play on. They have a swing set and a slide and a tire swing. And then the bell rang for recess. Look, they're all being so good. They're on their best behavior. The doors flew open and the yard was suddenly filled with wiggling and jiggling, thunking and clunking, chirping and chattering, squeaking and squealing, zooming and ziggity. All the kids came out, and they were doing just what kids do, just like you'll do when you come to school and we go out to play. So the cows got mooey and stomp, clomp, stomped, and the chickens got clucky and clap, snap, clapped, and the pigs got oinky and holler, hoot, hollered, and the mice read graphic novels in the shade. The mice like comic books. They were probably reading some good comic books. Inside the school, Duck was just Ducky, and he's sitting at the principal. That's the principal's desk. So he thinks he's always very important. Duck always thinks he's important and better than all the rest. So in this book says, new rules, because Duck's going to write his own rules. So when you come to school, you'll get to do some of these things. And sometimes we have to be quiet and still and do what we're supposed to, just like at home when you're doing your work with mom and dad. But then there's times when you get to go run and play and do all those fun things, just like it will be at school. And I can't wait. And then at the end it says, be kind, be honest, be safe, respect one another, be helpful, and then don't eat the paste. Paste is like glue. Ew, nobody would do that, would they? All right, friends, that's the end of our story for today. I hope you enjoyed it. Have a great Friday and have a great weekend.